Welcome back to the Have You Seen a Podcast YouTube channel. My name is Mason Knight. Sitting across me is Cash Krause. This is our YouTube exclusive American Cinema trailer reactions. If you guys like what you see here, please be sure to smash that like button, comment below, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification as we drop videos here every single day. So with that said, Cash, what are we reacting to today?
Today we are reacting to an upcoming HBO show, House of Dragons, the prequel to Game of Thrones. Mason, what do you think about this? I mean, this is the weirdest... Like, we should be so excited for this show, right?
I wish I could do like a Men in Black forget about the last season of Game of Thrones, because like if I could forget about the last season, I would be like so beyond pumped for this show. But like it's just left such a bad taste in my mouth that I am excited for this, and I am going to watch it, and I'm sure it's going to be just as great as the first 6 seasons of Game of Thrones. But I hope that they have learned their lesson, and I hope they don't end this series very rushed.
Yeah, do you know how crazy it has to be for a show to be so well received, and then for the last season to be so fucking bad?
Yeah.
That people don't even want anything to do with the show at this point?
I know.
It's crazy.
I know. It's just because it was so good, and then they just ended it really bad.
I know. Just the worst way you could possibly end it. But who knows? It's not the same creators as Game of Thrones. Right. Those guys I don't think are working anymore.
No, I think they've been
DB Wise and whatever the other guy's name is. But yeah, I mean, it's just every last season, you know, it's kind of there's a fall. But for it to fall off so, I mean, the dramatic, steep decline of the quality from the 7th season to the last one is just...
It was jarring and off-putting. Like, just... crushed me. It really did. Like, we did an episode-by-episode review of the last, like, 3 or 4 seasons when we did this podcast. And that last season, every episode, we were like, is this going to get better?
Like, are they going to answer any questions?
Yeah.
Or... I couldn't believe it, man. I mean, I love Game of Thrones. I fucking love Game of Thrones. But it's hard for me to even say I love Game of Thrones. Because I'm scared someone's going to think I love that last season. Someone's going to hear me and be like, this guy's a fucking nut job.
Yeah, exactly. And, like, that's the thing. Like, there were some of the best moments in television history. The Red Wedding crushed my soul, like, ripped my heart out from my chest. And it, like, literally, my stomach was churning.
Was watching it. I did not know anyone that was not watching week in and week out Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
And then for us to go through a pandemic where everyone was rewatching every show they've ever watched before, and no one was rewatching Game of Thrones.
Well, I actually
baffling.
I had 2 different people talk to me, and they're like, "Hey, should I start Game of Thrones?" And I'm like, "Yes, but you're gonna hate the last season. You're gonna hate the way the show."
Yeah, I don't even like telling people that either. Yeah. So I just say no.
Just
don't fucking do it.
It's gonna kill you. It's gonna crush you.
I'm half kidding, but seriously, that. You know, that ending wouldn't have been that bad if the show sucked. Right. But the show was so good, so it's just like, I don't even know what to... And I haven't watched the trailer for this yet, so I'm really going in blind, but
I am excited. Amongst all the bad things we just said, I am excited to see this trailer and to see if it can be just as good as, you know, the first
George R. R. Martin,
seasons.
he is the co-creator on this one, so he's getting co-creator
credits.
Yeah, nice. But he's definitely not working on that book.
No, I think he got a paragraph done in the last 2 years, though. He's going to finish it. Maybe not, though. He's getting older.
That guy's old and kind of overweight. I mean,
not a good combo.
No, unfortunately not.
All right, here it is. House of the Dragons official teaser trailer.
What is this brief mortal life, if not the pursuit of legacy?
I, Rickon Stark.
I, Corlys Velaryon. I, Ormond Baratheon.
Promise to be faithful to King Viserys and to his named heir,
Princess Rhaenyra.
Rhaenyra Targaryen.
Men would sooner put the realm to the torch than see a woman ascend the Iron Throne.
We play an ugly game. You have the determination to win it.
hate to say it, it looks awesome.
It looks awesome. Yeah, it looks really good.
It's so weird to be so cautious about liking that.
I know. Because it does. It looks
Like,
great.
what's going to happen? Are we going to get 6 good seasons of this?
And then they're just like, fuck you again. You know? Oh, did you like the first 6 seasons?
George R. just
Flipping
fucking
you
bails. See ya.
Peace.
Last season, he's nowhere to be found.
Nowhere to be found.
Gone.
He's like, I'm just going to let him do it real quick.
I know. Yeah, I mean, it looks really cool. That's such a cool time to even want to explore the House Targaryens and the fall of how powerful they were. Mm-hmm. But, there's a big but. Yeah. The caveat of being burnt before. You know,
By dragon's fire.
We've learned.
By the Targaryen dragon.
We've learned our lesson. I mean, are we going to get duped again?
I don't know. I don't think they're going to do it to us again. They can't because
Well, they
they'll
had to
never
have learned
recover.
their lesson.
Yeah, they had to have learned that you cannot do that when you have an epic series like this. So I'm actually, in all seriousness, we've been joking around a lot. I'm super excited for this. I really am. August 21st is when this is going to be released. A 10-episode first season too, probably consisting about an hour and a half each episode.
And like you said, I really am hoping it's going to be good because I don't know, it was very cool. It's very cool when a show captivates the entire world.
Yes.
And no matter what, you can go anywhere and talk to some guy. I mean, any difference you have, I could go anywhere and talk to a guy about Game of Thrones, what happened last episode or whatever. So it's really cool. And like Breaking Bad did that and things like that. So it's really cool when something like that happens and takes hold of everyone. I'm hoping.
Yeah. Now, I have a question for you. Do you think as many people that watch Game of Thrones throughout are going to be as excited for this? And are they going to tune in the same numbers that they had Game of Thrones? Because that I do wonder about quite a bit. Because I'm like, there are some people that you can talk to who are like, no, I don't even know House Dragons don't care about the show. And I'm like, wow, you are that mad?
I don't think my bold prediction is the very first episode is going to do good, millions of viewers. It's not going to do as well as probably what they were hoping for. But I think the further this goes on and starts to prove itself that it's not Game of Thrones the last season, people will start to be like, hey, you're going to want to check this out. Like, this is the best of. And this thing looks way more expensive than any of the other Game of Thrones season.
For sure.
There's a lot more dragons in this one.
There
a
are.
lot more CGI. I mean, it looks spendy.
It does.
So HBO is putting a lot of money into this. But man, they're doing great. HBO's doing great.
They really are. And we're probably going to end up doing this for TV Tuesdays. I mean, it's just such a big show.
Worst case scenario, we can always shit on it.
Yep. If it's bad. Yep.
Yeah. Have a good time doing that, too.
Yeah, we definitely do. All right, everyone. That is our reaction to House of the Dragon, the new Game of Thrones TV show coming out on HBO August 21st, 2022. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening. My name is Mason Knight. That is Cash Krause. And until next time.
Bye.